G'day everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I will be ranking all 4 divine beasts in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In this game there are huge divine beasts which you have to take control of. I'm not going to talk a lot about them because it's very confusing, but anyway, this one's Redania, the next one's Naboris, after that is Meadow, and finally there's Ruta. I'll be looking at these divine beasts in difficulty, fun, the lead up to the bit where you get onto it, the actual fight that I have to do to get on, the Ganon fight at the end, the power up thingy-majiggy, and then the overall score. Plus I'll be giving out bonus points at the end. Oh, I forgot to mention that there might be minor spoilers in this video. But without further ado, let's do it. At rank number 4, I put Divine Beast Varudania. One of the reasons why I put it so low on the list is because of the location. The reason why the location is so bad is because it's literally lava everywhere. And you'll get burnt to flames immediately. And that means I have to keep stocking up on fireproof elixir, which makes me constantly rush, because there is a time limit which the elixir will run out. And one of the worst things about that is because you have to go all the way around the volcano shooting cannons at the divine beast, which takes a lot of time. I don't really have much to say about the lead up to it though, because you just have to save this guy, go save him again, and then just start firing cannonballs. One of the good things, however, was that you can actually tilt the whole divine beast. But after you've done that, the Ganon fight is pretty easy and a bit boring actually. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the power up is pretty good. It's basically a sphere that blocks everything that comes at you. Overall, the whole thing was pretty fun anyway, but it was pretty easy. But overall, I'll give this a 6. And a bonus point for being the only one that you can take your time to get onto. At the 3rd rank, I put Divine Beast Vanaboris. Again, like Goron City, it's really hot, and you have to stock up on a few cold darners before you can get these stupid clothes. Speaking of a lead up to get onto it, it's really boring because you've got to go all the way to the Yeager clan hideout and all the way back just to recover the Thunder Helm. Well, I spent about 5 hours yesterday trying to get it, so please like this video. But anyway, I thought getting onto it was really fun. You had to shoot the Divine Beast's hooves while staying in a lightning-proof area. But once I got onto the Divine Beast, it was no big deal. And it was really fun using the electricity to solve puzzles. But after you've done that, the Ganon fight at the end, Thunderblight Ganon, was so hard. Well, for me at least. It's so fast, and you have to dodge out of the way at the perfect timing. And when I did it, I had bad weapons and health, and barely any food as well, so it took me a while to complete it. But unfortunately after that, the power-up isn't that good. Well, to use anyway, because you have to hold down the Y button, and I always do on accident when I'm trying to break rocks or something. But overall, I'll give this Divine Beast a solid 7, and minus 1 point for only letting they in. After that, in 2nd place, I put Divine Beast Meadow. Unlike the other 2 places that I mentioned, I quite like this one. Although it's really cold, the place where you buy the clothes, in Rito Village, you don't even have to wear any special armour to get to, which gives you plenty of time to buy the Rito clothes. After you've bought them, you can go to a flight range and shoot some arrows with this bird thing. And it's not even a far journey, but once you've done that minigame, you can go on his back and shoot the glowing parts on Meadow's back. And then, I've got even more good news. I found the interior of the Divine Beast really fun, but a bit confusing and unclear what you had to do. But it was cool how you could move the Divine Beast's wings, so you could basically fly. I believe I can fly. But anyways, a lot of people say they found Windblight Ganon really easy to do, but I think the opposite. I kept getting hit by the tornadoes. I could barely aim with a bow at the time. But unlike Urbos's Fury, I think Revali's Gale is really good. When you hold the jump button, a heap of wind comes up below you. But because it's so useful, I use it a lot. Which makes Revali so annoying when it says it's ready.
Rivali's Gale is now ready. Rivali's Gale is now ready. Rivali's Gale is now ready.
But with that said, I'll give it an 8. No bonus points out here, sorry. At first place, I put Divine Beast Varuta. Well, obviously. This Divine Beast takes place in Zora's Domain, which even though I struggled to get to, I still liked. You have to collect shock arrows for the battle to get onto Ruta, but the way you get them is that you have to collect them from the Lionel, and I found that bit really fun, even though there were a few close calls when a Lionel spotted me. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you can climb up waterfalls here with the Zora armor, and that's so sick! But once you've collected the arrows, you can board Prince Sidon's back and shoot the glowing parts on Ruta's back, a lot like Divine Beast Bar Meadow, and that was my favourite one by far. Again, a lot like Meadow, I found a Divine Beast very confusing, but once I knew how to do it, I enjoyed it a lot. And I liked how we can move Ruta's trunk to spray water in a Divine Beast. But enough about that, let's get on to Waterblight Ganon. I still found this boss fight pretty easy, even though I forgot that you could use Cryonis to counter its attacks, and it was probably my favourite boss fight. But after that, Mipha's Grace is the best power-up by far. Mipha's Grace is when you die, you revive, but have even more hearts than you had. You could literally be in a fight with Ganon, and then die, and then kill him. But to round it all up, my overall score would be 9. And no bonus points, because nothing's perfect. So I think that's about it for this video. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and make sure to eat your greens.